Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In these runs, Cavendish played an important role, including a goofy setup on Ghost Deck with several Ankhs for a pretty bananas start. Enjoy the video. Found the 8. Rotten luck. I think I also just didn't have that great of a build. I mean, shop 1 banana is pretty good. Makes the hex a little awkward, but it gives us a lot of money to get through the early game. Okay. I don't think I've ever had 2 bananas before. I think polying the banana would be a bit too far. I want to hex the Cavendish. In an ideal world, at least. Wait, imagine doing it again, though. Okay, this time I'll do it. Surely this means I'm more likely to, there we go. To hit Cavendish, right? All right. You know what would be funny as a showman right now? Just skip to the end at this point. This is not capable of winning the run. Why would I do that? Am I scoring 400,000 yet? Is this 400,000?
Now imagine if only the Cavendish goes extinct.
Don't. Do not put that evil on me. Thank you though, Raps. Look. Are we doing it? It's the funniest possible thing, right? I do need some flat malt now, so let's buy this. That's ugly as a boss blind.
Banana Republic.
Exactly, yes. Thank you, Rube. I need some help with my scoring still. Uh-oh. Hey, there's some chips. We're not strong is the thing. Unless we play all hearts. So it's not... It's not a sure thing yet. Let's see if we get money enough to get that voucher. Let's go back to the tried and true misogyny deck here. I don't think I'm getting the voucher here. Earth, just things that have high flat mults for the sake of the Cavendish. Let's just do this. Yeah, that puts me in a pretty good spot already. It's just from the base molt on the Jupiter. Okay, that voucher's back potentially again. Only one heart. What if we rolled a little bit higher than that? Really looking for a hermit here. Thank God. See if we can hit the, yeah, the heart flush first. That gets me to an interest threshold. Just desperate for money right now, especially if I need to be able to feed this constellation. Yeah, let's see if we can hit the hearts. Got one uncommon joker. Egg. I think we still just take the baseball card because we need every bit of help that we can get right now. Okay, only one heart again. That's unfortunate. That is the suit that we had done the most damage to. So now, yeah, we're just kind of all over the place. Should probably just go for the clubs, in fact.
Well met.
Zay, thank you for the sub. Thank God we got some more Jupiter. That's where a concerning amount of our scoring is currently coming from. Read it. Oh, I really needed that. Another chance at sigil. We just need to get out of the lusty joker is what it comes down to. I guess I just need to roll. Okay. Lusty is just stuck here. Like, I would be better off with a droll joker right now. That's how desperate things are. This makes it reasonably likely we get Jupiters in here. The more Jupiters, now 3 of a kind Venuses we get, the less we rely on the Lusty. I might just sell the Lusty here. To get to an interest threshold. Venus. Venus actually kind of good right now. It solves our chip problem as well. That might just be the way to go. I'm never going to play Full House because I'd rather just keep playing Venus. So let's just go Uranus for a safer hand. I do want to play this pretty much every time I get the chance. Yeah, that's what just like the smallest amount of flat mult will do for me. Great googly moogly. There's a chance I come back for the hieroglyph. That's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Do you have a greed for the blue seal? Rewarded. Like, it's a big deal because it's a flush and it's a constellation hit. And, like, it cost me $1. So if I needed... If I had more hands remaining, I probably wouldn't have gone for it. Nancy? Nancy is uncommon, so I think we take her. Venus. Never punished? I mean, that's not what that phrase means. There was nothing to punish. I already won the hand. This would be a punish. Now you can say never punished. Venus. That should make it possible to get through in one. We might need that voucher just to make the boss blind a little bit kinder to me. Yeah, that vessel do be violent. Really don't want to reroll here, because that's not conducive to like getting strong enough to actually beat it. And there are some other boss blinds that could be quite harmful as well. Like we're just likely re-rolling it. Or not re-rolling it. Spades are kind of stonks right now. What if we do this? If you play 4 flushes, you're absolutely fine. Yeah, how likely is it that I have 4 flushes, though? Because I gotta tell you, not very is the answer to that. I think we just take the hieroglyph. I want to get it to the point where I only need to play 2 flushes. But getting to see more stuff for the constellation is a big deal. This is very doable. Not with this draw, though. Okay. This does result in me seeing 2 bosses, I realize that, but it also allows me to see 3 additional shops before the second boss, which is a big deal. That's fine. Do you even score with your hand? Not really, no. That's why it's fine. And the reason we also like net a huge number of planets off of this. So as long, like, I think we're at the point where we simply play a flush and get through. We don't get blue seal value, but it's not a big deal. Spades are again kind of stonks now. Yeah, we finally got some money. Or High Priestess value, jeez. 6. 2 more blue seals. They're the suits that we don't want, but like blue seals are highly valuable right now. Probably should have just used the other discard too. Wow. Check for a blue seal. Again, that's just the result of that 10 extra molt really taking our score to the moon here. Gives me some extra money to find some more planets. Just go like that. Spade me. Oh yeah. The potassium run. That was an absurd start. Oh, I'm glad it made it through. Just suck that bad boy. This actually, what, it's 225, that could be replaced. Might as well check. So like baseball man isn't really doing a whole lot here. Double blue seal. Never thought about just playing a completely debuffed hand versus the leaf. It depends on what your build is looking like, right? Like, knowing where your scoring is coming from is important against that and many other bosses, or just generally optimizing your runs. Because our scoring is coming entirely from our jokers and our, like, planet cards. So, because we're not really relying on the enhancements from anything, it allows us to just, like, burst through. If you're doing something like Photo Chad, for instance, you die to Verdant Leaf if you try and brute force through it a lot of the time. Now this is a pretty bad boss blind for me. Yeah. The flint remains my nemesis. I've died. Oh, I hate this boss, man. I mean, I didn't even greet it there. I just did not draw the cards that I needed. Alright, well, rip to the banana run. Alright, abandon deck. Double full house. I think we just take the seltzer. Just because it sells for the most. What a great set of jokers for the abandoned deck here. At least we can afford the clearance sale. So you mirror yourself because you think you're ugly. I don't mean any offense there. Have you ever spoken with a person before? In real life? And if so, how did it go for you? I'm very curious. Alright, we're rocking a Jimbo for now. Okay, we're gonna need to sell this before it like goes perishable, just because we're burning through so many hands. Let's go aces. Is it some sort of uncanny value effect or something when you edit? Yeah, not quite the correct term, but like closer than streamer think he ugly when edit. But yeah, it's a similar feeling to the sensation you get from like the uncanny valley. We want to try and get aces, so let's look for them. Okay, found some aces. We want to make some more if we can.
Gold stake? No thank you, I've already ate.
No, we're doing aces, not eights. Good try though, Jake, thank you. Sell you for money. Now we cook. Alright, I'm never going Uranus mode again, Copium. We just need to go four of a kind aces. Or full house with aces. Sorry, Jimbo. You gots to go. Have I leveled? Nice. These two are kind of bad, so we sell out of them. I have a kind of the most pointless hand in Balatro. I don't think it's ever worth it. That's a new one. Strength isn't likely to get us there with these. I guess we could just do something like this still and make four of a kind a little bit easier, but we really do want to make aces. Why didn't I buy this first? What's wrong with streamer? Is he stupid? Are we doing another dagger run, by the way? Because I have the riffraff? No, I absolutely can't, because I bought both clearance sales. The ceremonial dagger is just omega doo-doo here. I run loads of runs with five of a kind. Yeah, it's a very good hand to build towards IMO. Again, I think this is just another instance of that optimization trap that I've talked a lot about, where because it's close to but not quite as good as flush 5, people are dismissive of it, but it's still like a good hand that scales well, and you can't always like get the suits sorted out every time. Okay, nothing to strength towards, so let's just Similar to Shiko hate? No, Shiko hate is justified. Because I don't like it. And as the streamer, my opinion is the one that matters. No, but Shiko has its uses too. So, yes. Like, we had a pretty good Shiko run just yesterday. Well, that's a lot of even Steven value, at least. Okay. It's a quick rip to Gross Michael. Which is a good thing. I want to cut cards, so let's cut some cards. How many tons? We have 5 tons, right? 0 deaths so far. Okay. We need to start actually selecting some of our... Well, hello there. Let's do this. 10-4 is not bad. This is a great time for a Wrathful Joker, though. Have I leveled up? No. Let's do this. I already gave away one of my aces, and I have a lot of 10s, so I can hit my 4 of a kind finally. Jeez, I didn't realize how how far I was committed to these spades here. Okay. Michael? Or Cavendish? I think I'll just trade this for this. I don't want another round of that. Seed money's fine here. Probably not going to get perfect value off of it, hardly ever. +8. It's better, but is it like $5 better? $4 better? Probably not. Get me more 10s. This could get me more aces. Really don't like Ouija here. Or often ever. Yeah. Based on the conversations that I'm seeing in chat, I think that it is absolutely confirmed that people are just falling in the optimization traps. And that's why they're rating things like 3 of a kind and 5 of a kind poorly when they're just like good hands to build towards IMO. I really want to get the 4 of a kind. Venus. Ouija is one of the more useless spectral cards, unfortunately. I think it has its uses. but I don't know. I feel like Incantation Familiar and Grim are all pretty bad in most instances and often worse than Ouija. This should win, right? I suppose there's like hologram considerations for those 3 options though. So again, everything is context dependent. God, I just cannot get the tarot cards I'm looking for to fix my deck. Venus. Really need to get out of both of these jokers. Can't remember a single run I've won taking Ouija. Again, it's not strong, but it can be. Or it's not strong in every case, but it can be strong in some cases. I don't need money, I need strength right now, so. Let's get that in the form of, hopefully, I have 4 10s left. It's very likely to hit, and I don't think I win if I don't get this Mars. I don't think we're going 5 of a kind. I think it's too late in the run. And I also just kind of, like, am barely scraping by the current blind. I can't restart ramping a new hand. And you're just significantly better. You're very likely to be better because, well, you're not. It's a very bad boss blind for me, I want to say. I'm going to need to, like, take some tarot cards into that. Just so that I can revive some of my 10s, maybe. Ouija does give direction early, it's great for that. Yeah, it can also, like, give you false confidence, right? Because you do gain a high number of cards that you might want to build towards. But you also potentially, like, because you lose the hand size, that you could also just not draw into them, you know? Why'd you want to not play the other 10? Same reason I didn't previously. Because 4 of a kind is a better hand. That's good. I think we need all of our hands right now, as much as I do want to go down in ante. Are we taking Willy? Are we that desperate yet? Nope. That, might have saved some things. Cool. Are we just going to accept that the Scholar's bad and play -1 Joker? feel like spectral cards in general should be more impactful given that they are so much rarer than other cards. They're some of the most impactful cards in the game. They're so impactful they have to come with a trade-off in order to offset how impactful they are in a lot of cases. Let's greet it here, nice. We're able to do that now because we just made more 10s. New spectral idea, -1 hand size. That would have helped with my earlier blackboard run. So I think you're onto something. You got any 10s for me? It is tempting, but I'm gonna pass. We just drew a 4 of a kind in the pack there. You're about to die. That's fine. Surely we'll find... Excellent. It's kind of just good, right? With the timing of it as well. No. No diamonds here, but... Uh-oh. Well then, this is gonna be expensive now. Oof. Gotta spend money to make money. Like, I know I have, seed money, but maximizing interest is not a good idea here when we're just trying to stay alive. Oh, that was in the wrong spot. It's more painful losing money to a boss blind or losing planet level to a boss blind? Depends. They're essentially the same thing, right? Because money is like... You can exchange money for pretty much every resource in this game, so if you lose 2 planet cards, that's effectively like $6. But it also depends on where you are in the run. There are a lot of situations where... Like, if I just lose a singular planet level to the boss, it doesn't do anything. So it depends on the timing. Whereas if I lose $5 to a boss, that's pretty significant. So context is key. This is actually not going to be a bad hand. Especially with the diamonds. We're so heavily invested in 4 of a kind. I think depending on what hand you're playing, for me, in my experience, more often than not, losing money is more impactful than losing planet levels. Okay, I have to take this one and just find a strength, and I'm going to go on a hunt for a strength. Because that would actually be huge. Unlucky. Okay, can we hit a 4 of a kind on our 10s? Losing 2 planet cards is statistically closer to losing like $20 if you don't have telescope. Okay. Let's just make sure we get through. Go here. There's that strength I'm looking for. That's great. Let's buy this into maybe a polychrome 10. Nope. It's not bad. Could be a little bit awkward. Wait, no, I just moved it, I just moved this to the far right. That's fine. I wonder what a 4 of a kind aces looks like, even. Pretty good, it turns out. This is a really good tarot pack. What are my, like, I can't even really upgrade much here. Maybe there's something better than Ancient Joker. Like, I guess even Steven isn't that great when it's just kind of an extra walkie-talkie. These are horrendous. So, at least that makes the decision easy. We hit. Kind of looking for another naked 10. Take this, look for a 10. I mean, I guess we might as well. So the Joker that gives you multiplier based on the number of times you played a hand a noob trap, it seems pretty good as a new player. Depends on what hands you're going for. And, like, if you're looking for anything towards the bottom of this list, it can be valuable. Just because they don't have inherently high mult themselves, they're easy to make. You're going to be playing them on repeat. The problem with something like Supernova is it can cost you, it can mean that you end up being poor as a result of like playing a lot of hands, right? Because hands are money. So if hands are money, if you've played a lot of hands, you've spent a lot of money, which means you don't have a lot of money to spend to buy other things to get you stronger. So it's an expensive Joker, even if it doesn't necessarily have a high price tag. So because of the timing, just getting this to the right is the only thing that I think matters. Now that said, I probably should have looked at what the suits are, but like, maybe they'll be hearts. It is hearts. Not that I had a choice in the matter. Alright, that's 2 in a row, I believe. Venus. It's like Ancient Joker has been super good to you recently. I think the issue is that previously I just vastly underestimated the value of Ancient Joker. Because I've been like playing a lot more like Giga Chad, Photo Chad rather. I've been playing a lot of more like on card trigger type effects and have seen how strong those can be. And so Ancient Joker plays really well with those. No diamonds. Can't lie, it took me like 200 hours to realize how strong retriggers really were. Yeah, some of that is just like a shift from original Gold Stake too, so I don't know how much you played the first iteration of Gold Stake on release, but like with the -1 hand size, something like drawing specific cards was not always easy to do, right? No, Ancient Joker just rotates through the 3 that aren't currently selected. It doesn't care about what cards are in your deck. So even on checkered deck, for instance, it will still select between all of the different... Okay, sure. It's not going to be as good of a hand, but it's still pretty good here. Clubs in the back. Yeah, it's not like Idol or Castle, which do care about the cards in your deck. And it's probably good that it does, otherwise it would just be like an absurdly free win on checkered deck. Hello? I'm kind of falling off here. I can't imagine why, looking at my Joker roster. We just need more multiplicative Jokers and to get out of the flat stuff, just because like we're at 64 flat mult. And climbing. I'm gonna buy this, but roll down, even though I have super seed money, just so that I can try and find better Jokers, because we're about to, like, just lose. I don't have any hand. Alright. It's not great. That's not bad, actually. Wait, are we playing hearts? No. These are not the droids I'm looking for. We're gonna die here? Kind of embarrassing to potentially lose on like ante 9 or 10 twice in a row. With like 2 pretty strong runs, yeah. Alright.